too long ago, and you and I were in a different gymnasium doing a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, well, you know, two things can happen tonight. That can carry over into the tournament, what we accomplished Saturday night, or, you know, because we played so well, we can come out a little bit flat. Hopefully it'll be where we have the momentum come out and we play well like we did against Streeter.
Yeah, I tell you, after a great victory like that, you do have to worry about being flat, for sure. Introduced first is the Lasalle-Peru JV Ball Club. And this team features a couple sophomores, mostly juniors, and a couple seniors. Being introduced there was Nick Smith. Also coming out is number 32. That's Jake Kotekik. He's 6'4", he's a junior. The Smith kid is 5'6", he's a senior. Coming in is number 43, Matt Martuzzo, 6'2", senior. So this isn't a bad ball club, really, when you think about a double-A school and what they have. 21 coming in is Lima. He's 6'1", junior. And finally, number 22 coming out, they said, was Sam Seneca, 6'1". He is a junior. So there you have the starting lineup for the LaSalle-Peru Cavaliers JV Ball Club. Right now, it'll be our very own Putnam County Panthers. As you can see, we're here in the bleachers. We're going to have to contend with people standing up in front of us right now. Introducing Putnam County, Ryan Hahn comes out first.
At the other guard, a 5'10", senior number 11, Chris Doyle.
Chris Doyle comes out next for the Panthers.
At center, a 6'5", senior number 50, Jeff Holtz.
Jeff Holtz comes out. Well, what's going to be the key tonight to this kind of ball club? Just hit the floor. Hahn goes for it.
All right.
Hahn knocks it back. And do we go for one?
No, he said go ahead and run it.
Gabriels gets it to Doyle. Lutz. And on the half-court trap by Chris Doyle. And here comes Putnam County. Hahn wants to get out of the corner. Yes.
All right.
Mr. Automatic. You know, I'm still wondering at the end of the Streeter game, we're down by 3 points, why they didn't foul us.
Yeah.
I don't understand some people's philosophy of not fouling. You got to foul.
We've seen that happen a bunch of times where they didn't.
And All High School has got 2 state trophies over there, both for second place, and one of them is definitely attributable to the fact that they had a 3-point lead and didn't foul, got beaten in overtime. Was that the night that
Dickie Vitale, he says you got to do that. You got to foul.
I've got a new theory. You go even one step further, and that is after you foul and they go to the line, they make the first one, they're trying to miss the second one, that you purposely make a lane violation, step in there, and make them make it. And I've even carried out some experiments at Serena where I've had some kids out there and said, I'll bet you can't miss 10 free throws and hit the rim every time.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I have not had one student that could miss 10 free throws and hit the rim. You know, it just goes in. Hit the backboard real hard, slaps off, comes right in. So I'm trying to talk the Serena coaches into, if they got a 3-point lead like that, you know, foul and then step in the lane. 6-2 is the score. 6 points by Ryan Hahn, 2 points by Seneca. Knocked away, picked up, taken away. Chris Doyle behind the back, takes it off. He'll slow it down.
Hey, let's
for
make
another
it 3 in a row.
Oh, almost the trifecta.
Fouled a shot.
Inbound to Holtz.
No, Holtz, take it up.
Holtz wants to go up. He gets fouled. That's the second on LP. This is the LP JV Ball Club if you're just joining us.
Cavaliers foul number 21, Ryan Hahn, his first, team second.
Hahn now looks, drives, inside Ramirez. He goes
nice
off the
pass.
glass. That's 8-2. Good things are happening right now for the Panthers in the early part of this ball game.
And they're helping us out by dribbling right into the trap.
Yeah, stopping in that part of the court. It's not we saw that the other night with Streeter a little too. Seneca with a long 3-pointer, no good. A rebound on the floor, picked out of there by Ramirez. Ramirez head to Gabriels. Gabriels slows it up, looks for help. Looks, people on the floor. This is Doyle. Man-to-man defense yet by LP. This is Doyle in the corner. He tries his first 3 of the night. No good. A rebound on the floor. Picked up by LP. LP comes down the floor, driving against Holtz. This is Seneca. He's probably the biggest part of their offensive ball club. But getting it down is number 33, Jake Katecki. and it makes it 8-4. Putnam County by 4, 4:44 to go, and the fours are wild here in the first quarter. Number 22 doubles at the 44, and we're back to the 4. Inside, this is outside. Nice in and out once again to Doyle. He rims it, rebound. Holtz for
All right,
2.
Jeff, nice job.
Jeff Holtz makes it 10-4. Putnam County now by 6. That's been the biggest lead of the game.
Tell you what, the LP's helped us by not putting anybody in the middle against this press breaker.
And they have had trouble. Shot taken that time out of the corner by Martuzzo, and that makes it a 10-6 ball game. Another long one by Hahn, and he's on fire.
You know, they're going to have to get up on him.
How can you not guard him after he's hit the first 3? We'll see if they go over there. Another
Good steal by John Paul.
John Paul, I tell you, the half court's been effective so far against LP. Nice turnaround move just off the front, knocked out, almost out of bounds, picked out of there by Seneca. And here comes LP once again. 3:38-7 to go now in the first quarter. Almost a turnover. Inside, that is a turnover. Taken away by Gabriels. Gets it ahead, almost out of bounds. It is out of bounds, and it will go to LP. Very clean ball game so far.
Yeah, we got a steal there and didn't take advantage of it.
We are playing tomorrow night. That will be on Tuesday night. We will play the 8:15 ball game. That's going to be a late one. That's going to be way past my bedtime. Justin Immel bringing you the action here on WRAM television. 13-6 is the score. Inside is LP, back out front. This is Smith over in the side. This is Suarez into the ball game now. He hits a 3 and makes it 13-9. We seem to be doing everything right so far, and LP not as much right, but yet the score is only 13-9. Doyle hits a nice little running 15-footer, makes it 15-9. 3 minutes exactly, first quarter. We hope you're enjoying it here on WRAM television. Knocked away, picked out of there, shot taken. Oh, instead driving is Kotecki inside. Gets it slapped back at him. Slap back once again. Knocked away. People are getting excited now from the LP side, but they were all clean. Shot deep out of the corner. No good. Taken out of there by Putnam County. This is Hahn. Inside.
Nice pass.
This is TJ Asklund.
In
Round
and out.
the horn. Long 3 this time by
all right, the Bulldozer. There we go.
The Bulldozer good. Long shot taken by Gabriels that time came off. The Bulldozer with the rebound, and that looks good.
That was good ball movement. Hahn had an open shot. TJ had a good look at the blocks, and he gave him his opportunity. Nice kick out and move it to the open man.
John Paul Ramirez on the line. He will have a 1 shot. He makes that one, and the score is now 18-9. Putnam County with the biggest lead of the game. Coming in is Gensini for Putnam County.
And Lutz. Jordan Lutz in for Doyle.
First time we've seen Jordan Lutz this year on WRAM television. He's the one now at the point of the press there, number 40, if you've got a big screen. Right there guarding LP. Putnam County in a zone. Long one taken that time and hitting. It's only a 2-pointer. It's Nick Smith.
They've shot well so far.
They have. This is just one of those games that's not as nerve-wracking as the other night. At least it isn't so far. Hahn thought about it. Back out front, Gabriels. This is Gensini. He won't take a 3. He wants to go inside, looking inside, trying to get it in. This is Lutz. He gets fouled. That's on the floor, not a shooting one. That's a 4th on LP, and we're getting closer to the bonus. No fouls on Putnam County.
Yeah, well, that's good news so far.
Or should I say, no fouls have been called so far on Putnam County.
I tell you, LP's playing tough, and hey, they've made some tough shots. We got to continue to play well.
Inside.
Another nice pass inside by Gabriels.
Asklund hits that one, makes it 20-11, Putnam County. Nice pass inside, having trouble inside there, but getting it down anyway.
We had him trapped and let him get out of the trap, so it wasn't very good defensively on our part.
Asklund's going to get 3 seconds here in a minute.
Yeah.
There it is. The old referee had just came out. I don't know what it is. Kid drives in the middle and then gets rid of it, doesn't get out right away.
He thought he stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, hadn't he?
Chris Doyle replacing Steve Gabriels for the Panthers.
20-13 is your score. I keep looking back there to make sure the arrows are moving back there, the needles. Nice defense that time by Gensini, knocked away by Asplund.
Yeah, we
Doyle,
went to a man-to-man there.
Doyle into the game, looking for nothing there. Instead shoots it, no good. Rebound, Lutz up and gets
Lutz
it
with a
down.
rebound.
Lutz gets it up and gets it down. It's 22-13, back to that 9-point lead. Putnam County with 22 points in the first quarter. That's a big quarter in high school. This is Seneca. Sam Seneca. Our cameraman, Justin Nimmo, played against him at Tonica in grade school. Seneca in the right side. Smith. Are they content to play for one? Doesn't look like it. Driving inside. Getting called for the foul.
There's the first foul.
Is DJ Askew. We were 16.4 seconds away from going in a foul-free quarter, but instead, and what's interesting is that was a pass, and they're going to give him 2 shots anyway.
Yeah, I don't think he was shooting it either.
Teams first.
They just lined up like that, and I'm sure if it was a little bit closer ball game, coach would be saying something. Hitting that first one is Andy Suarez, 5'9" junior for LP. Second one is up. That one's good also, and it's 22-15. Almost taking it away is Seneca. Instead, we get it in the hands of a guard.
We're going to go for one shot here with 10 seconds to go.
Who are we going to go to here? We got Gabriel sitting on the bench.
Yeah, we had a double pick there, and we didn't get it down.
Doyle takes a running 17-footer, no good. And the first quarter ends at 22-15. One of our sponsors here tonight on WRM, as always, is the Gonnet Insurance Agency. If you're looking for an insurance company that will cover you for all of your needs, and we're talking about homeowners and cars and renters insurance and life insurance and everything, it can be taken care of in just one place. You don't have to shop all over. Just go to the Gonnet Insurance Agency, and they'll make sure that they take care of all of your needs. So don't forget, the next time you're thinking of insurance or talking insurance, you should be talking about the Gonnet Insurance Agency in downtown Granville. I'm still thinking about that game the other night. That's one of the best high school games I've seen in a long time.
Looks like we have Coach Riley in attendance tonight, huh?
Oh, from IVCC.
That must be his assistant with him. Is that his assistant?
I didn't even see him. Where's he at? Oh, up there. I don't know. I only work there. I don't go to athletic games. I think it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. Coming to the Colmone Classic. Seeing if there's somebody who can maybe recruit a little bit here. Starting in the second quarter here, 22-15. Putnam County up by 7 against the Lasalle-Peru High School JV basketball team. They have a number of juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 seniors. Seneca drives the baseline, shut off by Gabriels, knocked out of bounds by Gabriels, and it goes back to LP.
It looks like a lot of their plays are set up for Seneca to shoot the ball, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think he's. I was talking to somebody the other day that said Seneca's probably their best outside threat, knocked out of there by Doyle. That's an automatic reaction he has now. Whenever the ball goes out of bounds, he always points our direction. This is Smith in the corner, bringing it back out front. Suarez with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Nice box out in there by 3 Putnam County people. Gabriels drives, gets it out to Doyle. Doyle with the 3, no good. A rebound, fought for.
Holtz kept it alive.
Ramirez.
Get in there, all right. Holtz kept the ball alive by tipping it.
24-15 now. Putnam County back to that 9-point lead. Inside, this is a new person in there, Martuzzo. No, I guess we just haven't seen that much of him. He missed, rebounded then finally by Katecki. He gets it down. It's 24-17.
And we didn't box for man out there.
Nice steal that time by Suarez. He drives, gets Doyle, gets it up, gets it down. It's 25-19, and now it's down to a 5-point lead by Putnam County.
Well, that was a situation where we had a chance to burn a foul, and we should have.
Only one on Putnam County in this entire half with 6:45 to go in the first half. Foul that time, and Holst will be going to the line for 2. Reaching foul in there. Boy, I tell you, everything echoes in here tonight, doesn't it? Not a lot of people. Let's see who else.
No, we don't have too many, do we?
Let's see who else is playing. Game 2 at 6:45 is DePue and Stark County. I'm sure somebody will stay and scout them. And then later on, it's Hall versus Lamoille at 8:15 tonight. Tomorrow night, the first game is Fieldcrest versus Galva. If you want to get out here early, it's at 6:45. And then at 8:15 is the game. Oh, I take that back. 5:10 is the 2 losers from the first 2 games tonight. There'll be the loser of this game and the loser of Stark County DePue, then followed by Fieldcrest Galva, and then followed by the winner of this game and the winner of the game following. So that's the way it goes. Putnam County with the top ranking. Holtz hit that. It's 25-19.
You know, we beat Stark County at Weathersfield tournament, but you know, they must be playing a lot better because they beat Princeton the other night. So
yes, they must be making a heck of a difference. I didn't see that ball game.
Steal there by Gabriels.
Interesting to look. Nice steal by Gabriels.
Right.
Nice pass to Doyle. He gets it down. 27-19, Putnam County. Once again, they stop where we want them to. Turn around, slap right back at him. Holst with a good knockback that time, but a foul on Ramirez. That's the second one on Putnam County. And you know, old LP is just staying right there.
Yeah.
We don't want things to get just too tight here. Bima misses that one. No good. Holst with the board. That was he took it with a little authority there.
Yeah, good rebound.
Doyle. This is Gabriels. The Hahn. Man-to-man pressure now by LP. They tried to get it inside.
Good defense there. We should just thrown it in on the other side in the post. Oh.
He lost it. We tried to get it ahead to Gabriels. Taken away by LP. Taken away by Doyle. He'll throw it up a little higher to Gabriels. Gabriels to Hahn. They're going to call him for a travel. 27-21, 6-point lead.
Was that about 3 or 4 possessions? Nobody got anything, did they?
Yeah. It was like a little handball game
Yeah.
down here, back and forth, back and forth. Coming into the ball game now is Matt Jagley, another Tonica product. He's a sophomore. In the corner, this is into Jagley right off the bat. He traveled.
Yeah.
The old double pivot foot. You know, you
Yeah.
used to get by with that a little bit more in the old
Well,
days.
NBA you can. The thing that amazes me is they keep dribbling into our trap. They're playing right into our hands, you know. Instead of reversing the ball and making us move, they're just dribbling in the trap and letting us trap them right away.
Gabriels on the left side. Hahn almost
Nice
traveled.
pass. Get in there.
Yeah, gets
All right.
down. How does John Paul Ramirez do that?
Protects the defensive man with his body.
He's just always around the ball.
But again, that was a good pass by Hahn to get it into the post. You know, away from the defensive man.
Ramirez on the line with one. That's good. It's now 30-21. 5:19 to go in the first half. Suarez knocked away
Nice steal by
Ramirez.
John Paul.
2-on-2. Ramirez up and counts it.
All right, all
Gets
right.
fouled. Ramirez is racking up some serious points here now, too.
Yeah, did a nice job staying under control. That wasn't a charge. He wasn't there in time.
Got to be careful with lowering the shoulder, though. A lot of the referees will call it just by lowering the shoulder. But he was going to the basket.
Short. No, friendly roll. And we are in a bonus with 5 minutes to go in a half.
10-point lead now. I think that's the biggest lead we've had.
His biggest
tonight,
lead.
Nice lead here in the first half. See if we can expand on it a little bit more before halftime. Smith down in the corner to Jagley. Back out front, Smith. Smith driving. Back to Jagley. Jagley with a 12-footer. Nails that one. And Mike Jagley makes
He's
it.
a big boy.
Yeah. They've got him listed at 6'2". Looks like he's up there in the upper close to 200 range. Gabriels with a skip pass to Doyle for three. Bang.
All right. Good job of Gabriel's finding an open man.
Steve Gabriel's nice takeaway that time by Doyle. Doyle with
we got away with a walk. We got away with a walk there.
Little walk there, didn't see it. Larry Leo, the official. Maybe he wasn't looking at his feet, but looking for a foul. 38-23 to 15. Almost a takeaway that time. A little travel there by LP. Not shot, no good. That shot by Bima comes out of there. And Ramirez picks up the loose garbage. Ramirez once again. Nice spin move. Looks. Back to Doyle. Putnam County looking to expand. 38-23, 15-point
They've
lead.
sort of held Hahn. Get in there. They've done a nice job on Hahn here in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think they've kind of made.
Yeah, they finally found out he can make the three.
Cavaliers foul number 51.
A good pass by Hahn, though, getting it into the blocks again.
At the line,
You know, that's what makes this ball club so nice to watch is Holtz gets the first one down. When they cover up somebody like a Hahn, now Gabriels and Doyle are taking over from the outside. And basically, you know, if you want to spend a lot more pressure on the outside in all three of those, how nice it is because you got Ramirez and Holston there that kind of, you know, do so much in the inside. I know when we played Marquette, you said something about we'd like to see a little bit more action on the inside. We got it. We got it the other night out of everybody, really, against Streeter. And that's what it takes to make a winning ball club.
Yeah, it's made us a lot better ball club by having some offense from our people inside.
40-23 now as Holtz hits both.
Oh, good
17-point
good job.
lead.
All right. Another steal. Helping, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
A lot more pressure now by LP. Trying to get it inside to Ramirez, taken away. New body, and there's Giggy. Giggy for LP. That's an interesting name at LP and IVCC era. Saw his dad here a little bit earlier tonight. I'm not sure if it was Giggy the night I refereed there. About killed me up and down the floor. Giggy with a long one. No good rebound on. Ryan Hahn with the basketball, setting up the offense with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gabriels with a long three. No good. A rebound by Holst, also by Asklund. Asklund lies up a number three, just like the other night. No good. Rebound comes out of there to Bima. Suarez trying to go against. This is back to his own. We're back to his own again. Shot taken, airball, and picked
That was
out
a little
by
short.
Holst. Now, do you get to count that as a rebound or is that an intercepted pass?
Hahn was ready to launch it.
He was ready to go.
Where are you going to launch this in?
Don't ask him too many times. It'll be up there. 40-23, 17-point lead by the Putnam County Panthers against the LP Cavalier JV squad. 1-2-2 zone.
That's a long ways.
Wow. Long one out there by Andy Suarez. Makes it 40-26. I think maybe we're playing a little bit of a zone tonight and maybe hopefully get a big enough lead, get some people in so that we can take a break for tomorrow night.
Yeah. Hey, we're just going to have to play well whoever we're going to play. That's all there is to it.
Well, I tell you, you know, we had ball game Friday night, Saturday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. That's 4 ball
That's
games
right.
in 5 days. That's a
But
lot.
they played a lot of games at Wethersfield too, so they should be used. They should be used to that now.
Jagley gets the ball over. This is number 21, Bima. He gets it down. And just like that, it's 40-28.
Yeah, we're starting to stand around a little bit in our zone. We're not moving, collapsing, anticipating any passes now.
Gabriel's inside, tries to get it to Holtz. Down on the floor, picked out of there by LP. Giggy brings it up to the left side. Looks, he traveled. Yes, he did. Coming back in again is Lutz and Doyle. 1:15 to go, first half. Don't forget El Choni Ford, since 1934, has been your Ford dealer in the Putnam County area. We asked you last night and the night before that, please go out and shop all around. I mean, shop all the great Ford products all over the place, but you'll end up back at El Choni Ford. That'll be your last stop, because once you're there, you're going to have the best price and the best service available. So remember, the next time you're shopping for a vehicle, you can shop all you want, but you're going to end up at El Choni Ford. Trust me. Give it a try tomorrow. 1:13 to go. Gensini back into the ballgame now for Putnam County.
Victor Gensini all in the game.
This is Lutz. Man-to-man pressure. Got to LP is moving. That's a travel. We go the other way. LP's got some
We've
pretty
been
good
stuck on
defense.
40 for a while, haven't we?
We need to break off of that. 22 points in the first quarter. 40
And we've
overall.
had some turnovers and some poor shot selections, really, in the last few times down the court.
There we are against the half-court trap. He dribbled right across half court, right where we wanted him. Inside, back out front. LP driving and shooting is Zido, no good. A rebound comes out of there to Putnam County. Lutz gets the ball ahead to Doyle. Doyle gets fouled, blocked, good call. Good call.
Yeah, we're in the bonus.
Going to the line will be Chris Doyle. 36.2 seconds to go in this first half. Coming back into the ball game is Seneca having a seat is Nick Smith. Also coming out is Steve Gabriel for TJ Asplin. Hahn's also coming in. Think we're gearing up for that last shot?
Well, I don't know.
Got all three of our.
See what LP does first.
We got all three of our McNabb,
Yeah.
McNabb telephone long distance people in there. Doyle hits the first one, gets us off that 40. .2 seconds. Doyle with the second one, a little short. In comes out of there. Rebound on the floor. Hahn goes for it.
All right.
Hahn knocks it back. And we go for one.
No, he said go ahead and run it.
Gabriels gets it to Doyle. Lutz.
Down to 20.
Now we will go for one. We got a foul inside of Victor Gensini. That's one of the slightly negative things about the offense like that. The down pick offense. What's the name of it? What's the name of that offense?
Motion.
No, that wasn't the motion. That was the
Delay.
No, it's the
flex.
Flex. You do run into the possibility of an illegal pick being called now and then. Shot taken by Martuzzo. Wasn't very good. And the half ends at 41-28. Pretty good first half overall for the Putnam County Panthers. When you score 41 points in a half, that is a good half.
Yeah, I think defensively we could have been better, but hey, hopefully we can play a little bit better defense second half.
Don't forget the Granville Drug Store is the place to go for all of your drugstore needs. They've got a full line, of course, of all the pharmaceutical products, plus everything you expect out of a drugstore. They got paper down there and pens and papers. Scotch tape is a big thing now during the holiday season that you'll be running out of that. But you can go right next door, basically, right there in downtown Granville. You don't have to run all over the place and go to these other places, no, because it's right there at home. So, you run out of something like that, it's the Granville Drug Store. You get sick and need medicine, it's the Granville Drug Store. So don't forget, free delivery for all of Putnam County in downtown Granville. With that, let's take this very short pause. We'll be back with the second half right after this timeout.
Welcome to McNabb Communications, a local company serving our community with a wide variety of telecommunication services. We offer local telephone and long-distance service, internet, cellular, cable TV, and satellite television programming. Our local telephone service offers the latest in calling features along with competitive pricing on long-distance service. McNabb Internet provides the area with high-speed DSL service along with standard dial-up service. McNabb Cellular is an authorized agent for Illinois Valley Cellular, featuring great cellular rate plans and a variety of cellular phones to choose from. McNabb Cable and Satellite offers local cable service to McNabb along with satellite programming for large dishes. Stop in today and talk with McNabb Communications, a full-service telecommunications company.
We are rolling right now for the second half. Even got a commercial in there.
Did we?
Yeah, I don't know how I did that, how well it is, but it's there for McNabb. Long distance telephone and the internet service. And don't forget, Illinois Valley Cellular needs. Both McNabb Telephone and Nash Countryside Cellular can take care of all of those cellular phone needs. If you need an emergency one for a cheaper price, or if you need something that you want to use a lot and get a lot of minutes for a good price, don't forget Illinois Valley Cellular and its agents, Nash Countryside Cellular and McNabb Telephone.
Cellular?
Stark County Depew will follow this game.
Haven't seen those teams.
And the late game is Hall and whoever Hall's playing. Get in there.
That would probably be Lamoille.
Yeah, Lamoille. Now this would be Lamoille's first year in the
Yes.
Colmone Classic, wouldn't it?
Yes. Hahn was driving there, got that down.
Good. A nice back door by Hahn and a nice pass by Gabriels again. Gabriels again not scoring that much tonight, but probably has 7 or 8 assists, doesn't he?
And what would we do to run that offense if it wasn't for Steve
That's right.
Gabriels? Man.
Back in our half-court trap.
44-28 the score now as Hahn makes good on the free throw. Holst picks up a foul there. And going to the line for Lasalle-Peru High School will be Ryan Bema. 44-28.
Well, we let the ball get in the middle, and it doesn't matter if it's a full-court press, a half-court press, or all the way back. The ball gets in the middle, you're in trouble, aren't you?
And that's something they didn't do the first half. So a little halftime adjustment that we can see already by Coach John Reardon. Second one is up. He gets that down. It's 44-29.
Former coach at Lawson, Tonica, or
Oh,
Winona?
No, it was at Tonica.
Tonica?
Yep. He was part of the Tonica Papooses.
Was it?
Gabriels with a nice
Oh,
drive. Doesn't quite go
The
down. Look at
bulldozer.
Ramirez
Get in
get up.
there. Ooh.
Ramirez gets it up and gets it almost down off the front of the rim. Nice drive once again by Steve Gabriels. He's frustrated. He's shaking his head. But he did such a great job the other night that
John Paul picking up where he did Saturday night, had some big offensive rebounds for us late in the game.
yeah, it was the Tonica Papooses forever.
Was it?
Yeah. And then they changed it to the Tonica Braves. They didn't have any people complain about that at IVCC. They went from the Apaches to the Eagles.
When I was in grade school, we played Williamsville, and the high school team were the Bullets, and the junior high was the BBs.
Well, when I was at Lost It, they were the Rams.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to call the grade school the Kids.
Well, you did, didn't you?
No.
All right.
Turnover.
Another
goes.
turnover there.
Putnam County.
Putnam County went to man-to-man. I think we went to man-to-man just to get us moving a little bit more.
46-29. The great thing about TV is we can sit up here and talk about various schools and nicknames.
Well, I think Houston still got the lead in that.
Yeah, Hoopston.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember laughing till 4 o'clock in the morning one time in a state tournament on that one. I never knew such a mascot. Nice pass inside by to Doyle. He gets it down.
Good ball movement there.
48-29 now. Putnam County with a 17-point lead. Of course, one of the ones I never could figure out was the T-topless wooden shoes. I never envisioned a fighting wooden shoe, Go get them shoes.
Well, they ordered a bunch of them for the state tournament that time.
Yeah, I remember.
To wear them there, but they never made it there, So I don't know what they did with them.
I don't know, but I always said those kids had a lot of soul. Inside, Ramirez tries to get it to Holst. Has having trouble inside. He'll come out of it yet. Don't worry about Ramirez. There's nobody going to take it away from him. Holst.
All right, nice pass by Hahn. Really good hustle by Ramirez just to hold on the ball and get it to one of our guys, really.
Holst came down the floor and he kind of looked at Hahn and pointed to him like, good pass. That one's a shot, gets it down by Martuzzo. 50-31. Inside Ramirez.
Yeah.
How does he do that? Slices in between people, gets it down.
They're fronting us on the top side, okay, and that's allowing us to have the baseline and take the shot. Now, if they're going to front us like that, then the offside other man's got to slide over and take a charge or seal us to where we can't turn baseline, and that's the reason why that's working.
Speaking of working, the three banks of Putnam County are working for you. That's right. The Granville National Bank, the North Central Bank in Hennepin, and the First State Bank of McNabb have always been there to take care of all of your financial needs. So if you want somebody in your community to look out for you and your best interest, there's no better place to go than one of the three banks of Putnam County, putting you first. Speaking of first, Putnam County was rated number 1 in this tournament, and right now has a 52-31 lead. I believe we are the defending champions, are we not?
Well, for the last, we've won it back-to-back.
Good call in there. I think that's Randy Remington, if I'm not mistaken.
Randy Remington.
Larry Leo, I'm not
Leo,
sure who he is over there.
Tim Snowden.
That was a good call. I know the Bulldozer was looking for another possible offensive foul to collect to his repertoire already, but that was a good call because he didn't go into him straight. It was very close to the same thing that they didn't call down here. 52-32. Putnam County with a 20-point lead, 5:35 to go, third quarter. Now 52-33. Putnam County's been, I think they were down 2-0, but has been in command. 17-footer by the big boy. All I can think about is that little bunny he missed the other night down there at the end of the first
penetration
overtime.
Created by Gabriel's again, allowed him to be open.
This time he hits a 17-footer. Nice defense by Putnam County. Alters the shot taken right there by, let's see, that was by Kotecki. Hahn, Gabriels, behind the back, looking for some help. Round to Hahn again. Inside, this is once again Holtz. No good rebound. Ramirez.
See, that's what we're talking about again. They're in front of us on the top side, and baseline's open.
Ramirez all by himself in there. Found the weak side board.
It's about the 5th offensive rebound for him.
Long one by Seneca. No good a rebound. Gabriel's in the corner.
Well, hopefully we can keep this intensity and let some of those young men that haven't had a chance to get in the game, too much this year, get in.
That would be great. I'd like to see the bench emptied here for Putnam County. Back to Ramirez. Back
nice
to
in and
Gabriel.
out. Good in and out.
Isn't that amazing how just a little in and out like that can make a difference? Inside, Holtz gets it taken away.
Good defense by LP there.
That was. Good help defense, too. In a corner, a long one taken by Beeman. No good, or is that Bima?
Gabriel's walking gingerly on that ankle.
I was just going to say, Gabriel's is walking very gingerly there. On. What do we got? Timeout. And coming out of the ball game is going to be Steve Gabriels as he's hurt. It could be a hip.
I don't know if it's ankle or knee.
It could be a hip, too, the way he's walking. He didn't grab anything at the time, but he went down hard.
Dr. Job will be entering the gym here in a couple minutes.
3:52 to go. We hope you're enjoying it here on WRM television. Don't forget to tell your cable company when you pay the bill that you enjoy watching the local sports here in Putnam County. And of course now,
you got Victor Gensini in the game and TJ Asklin.
Almost travel.
Yeah, they're starting to clog it up a little bit.
I was just going to say, look at that, Ryan Hahn, and he gets back on the three-pace again.
That was a good job by John Paul. He was surrounded, knew that he was pinned in, and kicked it back out to Hahn for maybe the 4-point play here.
I tell you, this in and out is just so much fun to watch. They throw it inside, they collapse back out front, and when you got the shooters of Hahn, Doyle, and Gabriels, it's just a fun thing to watch. Hahn hits that free throw, and it's now 60-33, 27-point lead now.
Zach Baxter coming in.
Baxter.
For Doyle.
That's number 10, I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know some of these younger kids. I'm going to have to get used to their names. Baxter seeing his first action of the year, I believe. Seneca with the drive. We have a fly out of bounds.
Good hustle there. John Paul got faked out, and Hahn was right there to help him out, wasn't he?
That is great defense. 2:57 to go in the third quarter, and I would imagine the way things are going, coach will probably empty his entire bench sometime in the fourth quarter. Gensini drives. Looks for help to Asklund.
Billy G, Eddie Suarez,
Baxter.
and Mike Jago.
Oh,
Oh.
tried to get it inside.
TJ was open. We just didn't get him the ball.
2:35 to go now in the third quarter. 60 for Putnam County, 33 for Lasalle-Peru High School JV. Almost a steal. Instead, Jagley is able to get it down. The sophomore from LP.
Our outside men had their head turned the wrong way and didn't see the pass come in, did they?
Baxter to Gensini. He's not going to shoot from out there. I'd say Gensini shot from out there. Coach would probably come off the bench. Baxter gets fouled.
he
He's
just
going to go to
hammered.
the line for three. You know, they fouled Hahn on the three. They just fouled Baxter on the three. And they had fouled Gabriels. That's one of the reasons he went down.
Cowboys foul number 15, Billy G, his first, team's fourth.
I think he'll be shooting three here, won't he?
I believe he will. Going for the trifecta. Misses the first one. Don't forget Brook Farms while he's shooting his free throw. Brook Farms there to service all of your seed needs. He's got the seed beans. He's got the seed corn. The Mave Seed Corn Company, of course, been around Putnam County for generation after generation with a good quality product. You don't stay in business by not having a great product. So the next time you need a good seed corn company and not a seedy corn company, make sure that you see the Mave Seed Corn Company and Brook Farms in the Putnam County area.
You told me you were going to get the numbers of those seed corn.
I haven't gotten them yet. You know,
where are those numbers
I
at?
haven't seen any of the Brooks. I need
Or
to talk
beans,
to them.
too. The beans, they got numbers, too.
Yeah, they do. And those numbers aren't where they just sit there and count each kernel. They got machines for that.
That's right.
Oh, brother.
Baxter ended up making two of the three, and with 2:09 to go here in the third quarter, 62-35, Putnam County.
Putnam
No,
County?
we've only got one camera tonight, so, you know, we've sort of been lax on maybe giving a score. You know, we're probably going to get a bad grade on that
Yeah, I
tonight.
know it. You know in the paper how they always grade like the Illini defense off it. I would say that, you know, of course, one time this year I think I got above a C- on announcing, but I probably back down that D range. Talked to a couple of people tonight that watched that ball game Saturday night, three times on Sunday. So I figured we probably had 8 households maybe as a total there that probably saw that
I
ball
talked
game.
to 2 people that went ahead and watched it again Sunday. So
That was a very good ball game to watch.
back in the man-to-man here again. Steal by Gensini.
Good knockaway by Gensini, and it goes back to LP. 62-35. Baxter, Hahn, Gensini, Asklund, and the Bulldozer out there for Putnam County right now. That's your ball club here at the. It's 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice turnaround. We got a foul that time on Ramirez. That for Ramirez, probably I think is his second one. That's only the third on Putnam County in the second half. Kind of nice to have a leisurely little ball game like this tonight.
Third foul on the Bulldozer.
That's number 3.
We missed a foul there on him.
What do we have? 2 fouls in the first half and 3 in the second. He's got 3 of them. 3 out of the 5 fouls.
Well,
LP.
Holst has got 1 foul.
So who's got the other one? Was it Doyle?
I don't know.
Can't remember. We'll have to watch the tape to figure this out. Burning questions. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight till I know that. Trying to feed inside to Hahn, and there goes turnover to LP High School. Oh, let's see here. Let's go through the old program. Where is the Putnam County side here? You know, that Lamoille and Hall, that could be an interesting one because I imagine there's a little rivalry there as Jakely hits that one.
I'm not familiar with what Lamoille's done.
Not a whole lot, but they are not too far from Hall. This is Hahn now.
Well, we got somebody open on this side. All the defensive men are on the same side of the court.
Almost knocked away, picked up by Asklund.
Baxter's open if we can
Look at
get it
this.
to him.
To Baxter, no good, a rebound. He's out of bounds and we'll go back to Putnam County. Let's see here. Looking over the program here.
Jordan Lutz in for John Paul Ramirez.
Checking into the Panthers slide, Jordan Lutz replacing John Paul Ramirez.
I'm just going to start putting up the Putnam County numbers or people here, so I make sure I get their names on. It's their television, not LP's. Jordan Lutz, let's look under there. Lutz is a 5'10" senior. Zach Baxter is a 5'6" senior for Putnam County. This is Asplund out of the corner for three. No good. A rebound. Look
Victor
at Gensini.
Ooh.
Look at
Back up
Gensini
there.
again.
Oh,
and he
all
gets
right,
fouled.
all right. That's what you want to see. Aggressiveness there, and stayed with it.
Victor Gensini will go to the line with two. How's it going back up there, okay? People can't hear you when you shake your head. You got a microphone right there. Gensini misses the first one. Coming into the ball game now for Putnam County is Doug Alleman. Alleman is a 6-foot junior. Victor misses the second one. Lutz almost gets tied up in there with an LP ball player. Gigi gets it over. A long one taken out of there by Suarez. No good.
Another
Gensini.
good rebound by Gensini.
Gensini can elevate. He can get up there. Look at the pass.
Nice
over here.
pass by
Lutz, he
TJ.
gets fouled. He'll go to the line. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Well, it looks like next game's officials are Jim Knopf, Larry Brook, and Schiffbauer's first name.
Larry Schiffbauer. Larry?
No, that's
Jim.
Bob.
Bob Schiffbauer. That was
I don't know.
close. I was down to the
Lutz
three-letter
missed a
name.
free throw. Recovered. Into Gensini, couldn't control it. And we're down to 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
That reminds me of when I used to have to report to the paper the people that played for the other team, their first name, the leading scorer, they'd say, Smith. What was his first name? I wouldn't have the faintest idea, so I'd always make up one, And I'd get yelled at by the other team during the next meeting. But they never had first names in the book.
That's right.
It was always Jim Smith.
PR Paper's good at that. They are. Asking you. Good hustle by Asplund.
Oh, almost a foul instead. Good activity here on the sideline. Hope you can see that there on WRAM.
We're down to 5.8 seconds here.
What'd you say? You missed it? Well, he won't even get it off in time now. And the third quarter ends at 62-37. Did you bring the book of filler with you tonight?
I think we got to get back here for a little trivia. We got to open it up with a little trivia
Okay, you
tonight.
find a little trivia while I talk about the Tater Oil Company servicing the Putnam County area and beyond for all their needs as far as petroleum. It's got the great product in the Amoco gasoline, and of course it takes care of all your lubricants, and of course home heating oil. Heating oil is a big thing to worry about right now this time of year, because even though it's been nice, that old man winter is going to come down hard on us quick and have that 0 and below weather in the month of January. Usually good for that around Tri-County week. So if you're thinking about home heating oil or gasoline or petroleum products, think no more than the Tater Oil Company, a great sponsor of WRAM television. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to remember these things?
All right, Putnam County won it back-to-back in 80 and 81, and they won it back-to-back in 2000, 2001, and in that stretch, there's only one other team that's won it back-to-back.
Oh, boy. Let me think.
What year was it?
Well, that'll give it away.
Was Fieldcrest in there? Did they do it?
They've won it 3 times, but they haven't won it back-to-back.
How about Mid-County?
Nope.
I don't think. Oh, it had to be Hall.
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 96, 97,
Gosh,
which they probably went to state in 97 and 98, right?
I believe you are correct. Shot taken.
However, Western, Buda Western won it 74, 75, 76 the first 3 years of the tournament.
Boy, I remember when Buda Western, you remember they went down state tournament a couple years?
Yeah.
Chips Giovanni was coaching there, later coached right here at LP High School, who we're playing tonight, their JV ball club. 62-39 is the score. Gensini will not shoot from there. They come out and guard him anyway.
They're trying to get in their flex here, running this, or have a little trouble.
Flex offense. I couldn't remember that last time. Mentioned that offense. That's Alleman. Gets it over to Asplund. Baxter in the corner. Gosh, I remember these names. Look at this. Gensini up when he gets fouled. Nothing's called. Too late in the game with the score the way it is, and it's 64-39. Putnam County with a big lead here in the fourth quarter of the Colmone Classic here, the first ball game of this 2002 basketball tournament. Just over 6.5 to go in the basketball game. Any other trivia there? How could I have forgotten Hall and the big ball clubs they had there?
Alleman with a shot. I believe Luce got fouled there from behind.
We're going to go to the line with the bonus. Larry Leo. Larry Leo was out of officiating there for a good many years. Coming back at it a little bit.
I think Luce is going to be at the line. We're in a bonus. The largest winning margin of a game at the Hall tournament.
Oh, gosh. I would say the largest winning margin would probably be about 40 points by one of those Hall teams that went to state.
Well, you're not close, and it wasn't Hall.
Oh. How about Western?
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want you on my baseball team. You're going to be 0 for 3. And I wouldn't have guessed this either. 66 points by us against Marseille.
In the championship game? Or
no, just largest winning percentage.
Oh, probably one of those first rounds. That was probably back in the 80s, 82 or so. Nice move that time by Lutz.
No, 79.
Gensini ties him up, and it goes to, here comes Paul Gates into the ball game now for Putnam County. Comes in for Asplund. Baxter, Gensini.
And Seneca has a record for the lowest points scored in a game. In 97, Seneca scored 16 points.
Wow. Who was that against, does it say?
Doesn't say.
That must have been quite a slow-down ball game. Nice pass.
Nice pass by Baxter.
I tell you, these guys coming off the bench and don't see a lot of action are out there. They're wanting to play ball. Long one taken. Gensini high in the air. That kid can jump. I mentioned earlier he can elevate. He can just flat out jump right now. Gates down there underneath the basket. They want to get it to him, but
get an opportunity for some of these other people to play.
There's a kid that's grown, is Paul Gates.
Yeah.
I remember when Paul Gates was a freshman, he wasn't very big at all, and now he's up there in that 6'2", 6'3", maybe even a little taller range. Baxter drives. He gets
nice shot there by Zach.
Baxter looking for a little playing time. Handles the ball halfway decent, maybe in a pressure situation. Shot by LP. Coach Jenkins here has my program, so I can't tell who is who anymore, nor do I care.
Right.
It's just no, that's okay.
Well, we gotta leave some of the trivia questions for other nights too.
Well,
I
don't know.
2 more nights.
I think this would be a good night to go through all the trivia because I didn't bring the book of filler either.
Aaron Tondi in the game here for the Panthers. So now we have Zach Baxter, Jordan Lutz, Paul Gates, Doug Alleman, Aaron Tondi in the ball game. And Justin Seibert, another junior, getting ready to report.
Aaron Tondi is a 6'1" junior. This is great that the people get some rest and they can be ready to go for tomorrow night's last game. 8:15 tomorrow night. Make sure you try to get out here if you can.
Justin Seibert's in for Jordan Lutz.
Justin Seibert, number 5, with the basketball on your television screen. He's a 5'7" junior. Baxter drives, goes to the hole one more time, and gets
another
it down.
penetration.
Zach Baxter with the last 2 gets it down, and it's 71-41. A 30-point bulge here for Putnam County. Long one out of the corner.
Oh, I wonder if he called bank on that.
I think he said, look out, forget the 3 banks of Putnam County. I'm going to open up my own bank.
He called that bank.
Speaking of the supporters here of Putnam County and WREM, don't forget Dr. Robert Goff who says, hey, take care of your teeth and take a bite out of tooth decay. Don't forget your local dentist there in Putnam County. And also, of course, by the village of Hennepin and the village of Granville, supporting the youth of Putnam County and all the great and positive things that they do. Coming into the ball game now, the Loston connection comes in, and Jake Nash.
In for Zach Baxter.
Zach Baxter just had a good ball game out here tonight. 3:34 to go. Did he play as a sophomore, Baxter?
I think he played his freshman year, and that was it.
Out of bounds.
I might be wrong, but I think that was the situation. I don't know if he played his sophomore year or not.
71 to 44. Putnam County with a big lead here. Stick with us. It's fun to watch these kids play. Getting fouled for Putnam County is Seibert. Is that Seibert or Siebert?
Justin Seibert.
Number 22, Sam Seneca, his third, team's eighth.
If you're in LaSalle, it's Siebert, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
If you're in Putnam County, it's Seibert. I think maybe, I might be wrong, is the I and E switched around for Siebert?
I don't know.
Seibert is S-I-E, I believe. No, S-E-I. So I was.
Yeah, the I makes the E sound like an I. It's silent. Or maybe the E is silent and the I is long. I don't know how that works and all these old English interpretations and how they
Justin's
changed it.
uncle, Doug Seibert, played on the team that went to state in '81. Doug Seibert.
Pitcher?
No, Doug was our first baseman.
Long one taken by LP. No good. Picked out of there by Nass. Nass to Seibert. Of course, Hall in between LP and Putnam County. Maybe we should make it Seibert, just to make everybody happy from both sides of the river. That's Smith, gets it ahead. This is Jagley, gets it down for LP. 72 now to 46. 2:46 to go. Seibert decides to take it with him, gets it ahead to Nass. Nass drives inside, tries to get it ahead to Tondi, goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Putnam County. We going to have these officials all the way through? Probably not. Probably
I don't know.
I was going to say, I thought they put their best, officials following the number one through.
Cavaliers substitution. Steven Saito replacing Sam Seneca.
Nice.
Tondi inside. All right. Nice pass by Seibert.
That makes it 74 to 46. There's been a lot of different teams in this Colmone Classic over the years, and it's difficult once in a while to find a team. That's why we're playing the LPJVs right now, because the teams have already got their schedules filled, and when Streeter pulls out like they did, it's tough to find somebody to get in this. Well, what I like about this tournament is it's over before Christmas, so you do have the Christmas holidays for a little break, unlike the Plano tournament that Hall goes into right after this.
Well, I think Coach Peterson sent out 15 letters to different schools for about a possibility of playing someone, and I think he got one response back.
Is that right?
Now, just to show you how difficult it is sometimes to pick up someone.
That was
because we're going to lose. Eureka's going to the Corn Belt Conference, right?
Yes.
So we got to find somebody to replace him, right?
That's correct.
So
Alleman drove, got that down. They got the free throw, got that down at 76-46. Yeah, it's tough. A couple of years ago, we ended up down at Muhammad Seymour, I think it was, trying to find a game for somebody that had backed out. And you always try to get a schedule that's challenging, yet gives you some opportunities and some victories. Of course, you got the old standbys that you've had for an awful long time, that as we have a foul there in Seibert. But you try to get some new people once in a while from different areas. Somebody like this where Fieldcrest is in it. We have not played Fieldcrest in years, and they're not that far away, and they should be in the Tri-County. You've got Galva.
We should play them in the regular season, I think.
Long one taken there by Giggy. Gets that down. 1:45 now to go in this basketball game. Bringing the ball up the floor is Seiberg. Getting the ball to Tondi. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Yeah, Fieldcrest, Galva. We don't play Lamoille in the regular season. Chance to play
I
them.
think we play them in baseball for the first time this year.
It's good to play different teams now. After this, Hall goes to Plano, and that Plano tournament. And I've talked to obviously the Serena coach, and I've talked to the Earlville coach, and I said, why are you up there playing in Plano? Yeah, I mean, you're playing against Yorkville. You're playing against, some big teams up there. Why don't you just pull out of that, get into the Hall holiday here, and you're done before Christmas. Take a little time off for Christmas, divide the season in two.
Plano's had some pretty good teams there in the last few years. That's for sure.
They're down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember refereeing that thing up there for a few years. He always got done the night. I think it was New Year's Eve. Night before New Year's Eve. They put about 3,500 people in that Plano gymnasium.
They don't see near as many as we do or Hall does. That's for sure.
What's that? Plano.
Plano. And
they bring in those bleachers and put them in the end zones there, and they stack them up there pretty good.
Do they?
Yeah.
Bring the old football bleachers in, huh?
They're pretty nice bleachers in that one end. 1:23 to go. Nice pass that time from LP. This is Nass coming up the sideline. He gets an offensive foul. He gets in the record book for Putnam County. I'll tell you, that tournament for a long time. I heard Marquette wants to get in there now. Now, Marquette has really downsized their schedule.
Yeah.
They're playing Serena, Earlville tomorrow night. They're playing a lot of schools around that area, and I think their idea is they're not recruiting anymore from Streeter Net like they used to, and they're trying to recruit from the Serenas and the Earlvilles. Leland's got 2 ball players going there from Leland. Serena lost a ball player. Earlville lost a ball player, so they're trying to play these people to recruit their kids, and they're trying to get back into it. Nass with a long three, no good. Rebound, Tondi up and down, and it's 7 now, 80 to 52. Well, you remember when they used to play the big boys?
St. B started out this year with Earlville, Lamoille, and they changed their schedule some too.
Yeah, Paddock has really eased that up. Giggy gets that down, less than 30 seconds to go. And we filled up the time pretty good here. As the people watch the action, turn around.
Nice pass there by Nass into Alleman.
I'll tell you what, these kids have hung right with them.
They've done all right.
LP only brought about 8 people, played them all night long.
It's all juniors out there right now.
And Putnam County able to hold their own with 10 seconds, now with 5. It's going to end up 82 to 58. Putnam County opens up the tournament in good fashion. Nass rims that one, but can't quite get it down. As we mentioned, the final 82-58. Nass tried to make a liar out of me, but it rimmed out and came off. And off to a good beginning here at the Colmone Classic.
We got 1 down, 2 to go.
1 down, 2 to go here in the year 2002, and get things going. The only bad thing about taking some time off for Christmas is it's hard to get generated and get back going. And of course, we got St. Bede as soon as we come off a Christmas break and a conference game, and that's going to be a tough ball game.
Yeah. Looks like with Gabriel's, it's his ankle. He's got an ice pack on his left ankle, so I'm sure that's going to be a little tender tomorrow.
That will be for tomorrow. It's a late game. Gets an extra couple hours to try to heal it up, and maybe the whirlpool or some ice or something tonight on it, and hopefully he's ready to go. Anything to add before we go off?
No, not really. What are we, 8-2 now?
No, I think we're 7-2.
7-2?
I think we went 6-2 after we beat Streeter. Look at that. He won't go for an interview, but he's Phil Johnson, the principal, as he goes by. I think that pretty well does it here from the Hall Gymnasium and the Colmone Classic as Putnam County wins big against the LPJVs. And for Ken Jenkins and Justin Nibble, this is Jack Kimmel saying, we hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow night with a game against the winner of this next one between, let me pull it up here, is it Stark County and Depew? Stark County and Depew. Tomorrow night's game is at 8:15 here. Probably get on about 10:30 tomorrow night in the greater Putnam County and Boston area. We hope you enjoyed it here. For everybody here, so long, everybody.